Well, it's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us were guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days. We're not guaranteed videos either in the morning sometimes, turns out. I woke up today, 3:30, looked at the market. Besides that little pump yesterday, nothing changed. So, in lieu of making another video saying the same things for the past, I don't know how long it's been, a month now. Good morning, CW from Colorado. Mark Stone from BC, Canadian. Bobby Freeman, the professor from South Jersey. And Troy N from Southern California. Welcome. Well, even though there's no video, I can still get the zamboni to bring in the data. The FOMO index has jumped 1 to 57 from yesterday's 56. Bitcoin dominance, 49.9%, slightly down. 24-hour volume, 32 billion, up from 23 billion yesterday. Overall market cap, 1.18 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Donald Trump, good morning from St. Petersburg, Florida. Yeah, I sometimes wonder about Florida. Seems like a pretty nice place to live, if you ask me. Things seem to be, I don't know. It's like their heads are on straight in Florida. Metal Family, yeah, I sung it perfect. So I remember a couple weeks ago I said to send in you singing the outro. I got 2 so far. I both put them up. I'll put them up, and then if we get a bunch, we'll make little medleys that we can run at the end of these videos. Jolly Peanut, good morning from San Diego. Debts and Defecations. Nice name. Good morning from Tacoma, Washington. Nice. So I saw the thumbnail was how many Bitcoins do you need to move to El Salvador? Because right now, when I think of that, we were talking about yesterday, that manifestation of taking this somewhere, I think El Salvador, with being so Bitcoin friendly, I've heard nothing but good things. Doesn't mean it's all good, but I've heard nothing but good things. So I was just wondering how much it costs. And it turns out, and I could be wrong, a little Google gumshoeing, you can either do $100,000 in economic investments, so to speak. I don't really know what that means. Or $300,000 in real estate, or $300,000 into the volcano bombs. Hola, Terry Crow from Kansas. The Black Hills of South Dakota, Justin Patterson, welcome. And Bullish on Parade, howdy and morning from Calgary. It's the Stampede right now, isn't it? Bullish on Parade. I played in a band called the Blackout City Kids. It was a duo. It was like a shtick kind of event band. We played the Calgary Stampede for years, and it was crazy because those were crazy times. If you've never been to the Stampede, the days are like the set of The Walking Dead, because everyone's been drinking since 8 in the morning at these breakfast parties. Then there's lunch parties. So these people are just losing their minds, wasted 24/7. And the one thing I noticed about Calgary is the humidity or lack of it. It's like a couple days there, my voice would just be shot. And you want to talk about a hangover? Go to Calgary, and that it's like it's mummifying you. It's so dry. It's crazy. I do love Calgary. I love Western Canada. Every time I'm there, I wonder, why do I live in Winnipeg? Good morning from Space Coast, Florida. Welcome, the War Player. So anyway, yeah, so I don't know if that's in they don't price it in Bitcoin, because obviously Bitcoin's wildly speculative right now. So it'd be 10 Bitcoins, I suppose, maybe. Morning, Mike Loney from Idaho. So 10 Bitcoins. I don't got 10 Bitcoins. But, you know, who knows? Somebody sent me some Bitcoin yesterday. It's very much appreciated. I feel very privileged and grateful for when someone sends me even a little bit of Bitcoin, because I know it's who parts with their Bitcoin. So if you want, if you are the one, obviously I don't know who it is because I just get this this email saying this was deposited. So you can DM me on Twitter or Instagram. I'd like to maybe send you a shirt or something for that if I could, but it's anonymous right now. I don't know how to figure that out. Mario Cantonese, good morning from Kansas. So Mario, you and Terry Crow are both in Kansas. Jason Slater, Pennsylvania. I also saw this video yesterday. I linked it in the description. It's an altcoin video. So it's like before I go to bed, I kind of have this daily recap of some YouTubers I watch. I like to watch James at Invest Answers. He has some good, like, mega nerd data that's just endless data. I like his, and he's an interesting, quirky little dude. I usually watch George after this when I would drive to the squash club after taking Duke to school or whatever. It was a nice little thing. What's up, Dad? Enjoying this first live. Oh, welcome, and Randy, welcome. So yeah, there's Invest Answers, Cryptos Are Us. I'll catch BitBoy's live stream every now and then. I'm not really around in that time. I'm usually playing squash when I don't hurt my back. Space Coast 2. The Space Coast, Florida here. Brothers T. Welcome. And every now and then I like to watch Altcoin Daily. I don't watch them on the daily. However, they do round out a certain knowledge base that I don't pay a lot of attention to. You know? Yes, Terry Crow. James loves his Solana, doesn't he? Which brings up a question. So I sold that gold last week, and I just knee-jerk got to get it on the exchange and then put it into Bitcoin. But I've been wrestling with Solana because I have this buddy who is huge into Solana NFTs. And he's kind of like James. He's like, well, people just don't know the value proposition of Solana yet. So I always listen to him. And he's like, he transacts on the Solana blockchain on a daily basis. It costs him nothing. It's like you could put in $1 of Solana worth of Solana, and it would be good for a year's worth of transactions. Like, that's interesting. But I mean, Solana's been taking so much shade this past year or two from the FTX connection that it's like I almost thought it was going to go down. And so I've been wondering, would Solana be a 10x while, you know, Bitcoin is a 3x? Let's say a lot of people are talking about Bitcoin to 100K. So let's just sandbag it like James likes to do. 100K, well, it's a 3x. Can Solana not make it back to all-time highs? Even if it does make it back to all-time highs, it would be a 10x. And this is where the altcoins always kind of get that sick, degenerate gambler in me. I'm like, well, I'd rather it 10x than 3x. So I don't know. I'm waiting and watching, see what happens. I mean, erring on the side of safety and caution, the best bet is to just put it into Bitcoin and forget about it. That's the great thing about Bitcoin is your risk worry is down. Solana, man, anything can happen with Solana, really. Yeah, buddy. I'm just doing this live stream, though. Can you go put on some shorts? Wow, what is that?
It's a robot.
Oh, watch the coffee there. Oh, awesome. Neat. Here, I'll grab it. That's awesome. So remember, you got to put on your shorts and brush your teeth. because we're leaving right away. So yeah, it's my dilemma with Solana versus Bitcoin. I mean, you know, we all know what I should do is put it into Bitcoin. So the reason why I brought up that altcoin daily video, is that it goes over the biggest YouTubers like Coin Bureau, Altcoin Daily, George, James, BitBoy, and it shows how where we are in the market with actual subscribership, viewership, when it comes to the social metrics. Because, I mean, in the YouTube game, you can do, you know, everything kind of right. You know, you can make good content, make decent thumbnails. And if the viewership, just the people coming into the YouTube environment for crypto is going down, well, you're going to get diminished returns regardless. So I was always wondering, because it's like I've seen diminished returns coming in for the past year, and I attributed it to the bear market. People, I get it. Like sometimes you just need a break from everything. And like those channels, even James Invest Answers, which generally I'll watch, and then all of a sudden I'll just take a break and just not watch for a while. And I know that happens in YouTube. You just kind of get, you know, a little bored with the genre, and you might move to a different genre. So it was very eye-opening to see those massive channels. Altcoin Daily is killing it. I saw that video. Yeah, it was Randy. It was very interesting. And it's like, to me, it might be a more important metric as to investing, DCAing, than the markets itself. Because obviously, if people are leaving the information market, YouTube, well, they're not investing either. So I'm going to keep my eye on that one to see how that goes. Because it's been a slow subscribers for this channel. This channel is a small channel, so you're not going to see massive growth. The only time you see spikes is like sometimes BitBoy will say something, and then, you know, this channel might jump 20. Like 20 subscribers in a day is a massive day. It rarely happens. But for the past couple weeks, it's just been, I think I'm on a net loss with subscribers. It's just sitting at 9130, and it usually doesn't sit. It usually climbs 1 or 2. I'm not sure if the lives have a different push out than the videos. And of course, the crazy thing about the YouTube game is that if you do one thing, let's say I change the thumbnail and that video does particularly better, 30%, 40% better than the previous video, well, then it's like, oh, it's the thumbnail. And of course, who knows what it doesn't have to be the thumbnail. It just could be the sentiment came back into the market for that day. And then I'll kind of do that same thumbnail again, and it will have diminishing returns. So it's just a series of lower highs in the bear market. So I'm going to keep my eye on that. As far as putting this money that I was going to Bitcoin or altcoin, I'm going to check the sentiment. When the metrics pick up, I'll know. Like, you guys will know when you see. So we're at 9130. So to get to 10K is about, 850 subscribers. That should, the way it's going now, that should take 3 years. But like 8,000 to 9,000 took about, I want to say 6 or 7 months. But that'll definitely not happen at the pace it's going now. But it will pick up when this picks up. Like the sentiment picks up, the market picks up. You will know that we're in a bull market when you start seeing subscribership go up on all these channels. It's hard to tell with the big channels because they could get 1,000 subscribers in a day and they probably wouldn't notice. But you notice on a small channel like this. So I'm going to leave that in the description. Tomorrow is the CPI, I don't care. You know? Maybe it might move the market, but it's been nothing burgers for the past 6 months. Brendan says, if it weren't for YouTube, my life would be infinitely worse. It's funny you say that, Brendan, because about 4 years ago, I was talking with a friend who was older than me, and it was lockdown mania. And I'm like, do you ever find that you've just watched everything? And he's like, well, no, because I only watch YouTube. And when I heard that, it sounded crazy to me that you only watch YouTube. Here I am 4 years later, and I only watch YouTube. I used to have those boxes that, you know, you could watch anything you wanted.
Mr. Beast!
Hold on, Duke. Hold on, Duke. Let me finish this little statement on YouTube. And so here we are 4 years later, and all I do is watch YouTube. I don't have that little box. I haven't watched a TV show, a movie. I went to Top Gun maybe last year with a buddy of mine. Nostalgic wise, it was brutal. Terry Rooster says, that's true. Don't forget to get some guest appearance on some friends' channels to cross-pollinate subscribers. Yeah. I usually, when I do, he's singing the outro already. Usually when I do Around the Blockchain, there's a bump, but just to let you know where we are in sentiment, social sentiment, there was not even a bump on Around the Blockchain. So to me, that tells me the global crypto information market of YouTube is probably bottoming out now, which is good. It could always get lower, that's for sure. So yeah, I only watch YouTube, and I tell everyone, it's like, once you, Sneaky Pete says, if you watch a lot of YouTube, paying for premium is worth every penny. I couldn't agree more. I always say, I always tell everyone, it's like the best money I spend is on YouTube Premium. And so there's a couple, and I swear to God, you can put it on endless tablets, phones, computers. Like, I probably have a miscellaneous of, let's just say, 5 to 10 Apple wastes of money around the house, whether it's a iPad 4 or an old MacBook. And every now and then, like, I'll hear a commercial and I'll be like, what is that infernal racket going on? And I'll just seek it out, because to me, the frequency of a commercial affects my central nervous system. I can't get on with my life if I hear a commercial. So I'll be like, who's watching a commercial? And I'll get up here and it'll either be Duke, or Duke's mom will be watching a commercial. I'm like, what are you doing? You're just watching a commercial? How can you do that? Because I can't do it. It's kind of like, you know, when people go, la 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 la. That's what I have to do. It's probably one of the reasons why I don't like. I didn't like going to movies, because they started running commercials in movies. Like, you'd have to sit there. Where are you going? You're facing this screen. You're going to watch these things. Anyway, this has been a long stream for a non-stream. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, even on a day with no video. We'll see.
I thought I was seeing that in the window.
You were, but we'd like to get your sweet little voice on this nice SM7B.
Toothpaste, so I'm not gonna sit there.
Oh, that's toothpaste. That's from your...
No.
Well, it's definitely not from my toothpaste.
No, it's from you.
Okay, well...
You were brushing your teeth in the morning and you were setting this up.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Hey, look, that's my computer right there.
That's right, yeah. I got to use it because this M2 just can't hack the two things at once.
But Dad,
yeah,
my computer has a background.
That's true. All right, well, we're going to get you to your camp, and let's sing these good folks out. Or watch it. Oh, there's the Psycho Fibonacci.
Wait.
I know, too quiet, too quiet. Uh-oh. There's
But what
Fibonacci.
if you do it very close to the mic, but quiet?
No, let's do it like with your diaphragm and whatnot. You know, proper
We're
singing.
playing the same game as our psychopathic awakening. That's fine. So one game. So stop beatboxing again.
Well, you're like improving there. I thought you were doing like a jazzy version. Okay, you finish it.
I run the banks, the boom, the swing, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey,
Right.
look at my muscles.
That's a big word. Which way to the beach, buddy?
That way.
All right. Have a good day, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share this